Good morning, everybody. My name is Colin Vannert, and we're going to get into this morning mobility routine today. Our goal is very simple. We're going to wake up the body. We're going to prepare ourselves for our day, and we're going to cultivate a little bit of physical awareness in a very short period of time. So let's get started. Our plan today is to start in a standing position. We're going to go all the way from the top of the body coming down. So we're going to start with our neck. I want you to go ahead and close your jaw, and we're simply going to pull the chin down, point it up towards the ceiling. So you're just going to go up and down. Nice and easy. Jaw stays closed. As we flex and extend through the cervical spine. Okay, we're gonna go just about 10 repetitions just to keep things very easy today. And then from there, we're gonna go lateral flexion. So I'm gonna pull my ear down to my shoulder. My opposite shoulder stays down the whole time. And I'm just going side to side. Good, this turns into rotation. So I'm gonna look over each opposite shoulder and simply rotate, keeping my shoulders level, head very tall, rotating from side to side. And from there, we're gonna move down into our shoulders. So now, widen your stance just a little bit, hands are out to the side. We're gonna internally rotate one shoulder and then externally rotate the other. And we're just gonna go back and forth, get into our sort of corkscrew motion, side to side. Internal, external rotation on either shoulder as you reach and lean in the direction of the externally rotated shoulder as I go back and forth. Nice and easy. Really feel the shoulders wrap up and get tight from side to side. And from there, we're gonna simply go into some arm circles. So I'll take my right hand, I'm gonna pull up and then swim back around. I'm gonna pull up and then back around. Okay, nice and easy, nice and slow, not with too much momentum, but instead, just simply pulling, using our muscles to open up range of motion, keeping my ribs sort of in the same place with my opposite hand. Okay, let's go ahead and let's switch. Other side, up and around, nice and easy. I'm gonna scoop up, swim around. And then we'll come back, going opposite direction now. Here, reaching up and over, scooping around, keeping our ribs basically in the same spot, going nice and slow. Nothing that is momentum, primarily just using our muscles to kind of articulate the shoulders. And then we'll switch, other side, here we go. Nice and easy, remember to breathe as we wake up with the day. Just kind of get in tune to how your body's feeling, noticing what's coming up as we do these movements. And very good. Stand there, shake it out. Let the shoulders be loose. From here, going out, we're gonna press two walls apart. And all I want you to do is make a tight fist and extend. Tight fist and extend. We're kind of working into our hands and our wrists now. Tight fist, extend out. Tight fist, extend out. Stay with it for a moment. And then from there, we're gonna go into a tight fist. I want you to roll the wrist backwards. Keep those fingers tight. Keep your hands locked, rotating backwards. And then finally coming forward, same thing, opening up the wrist, working all the way through the arms. And beautiful. So now let's go ahead, let's come back to the center of the body. Let's come to the trunk. Let's work on our spine a little bit. I'm gonna get into an over-under reach. I'm gonna reach down across my body. I'm gonna reach up across on top of my body. I'm just gonna go side to side. So we'll start with some lateral flexing movement through the middle of the body. Reaching down across, reaching up and over. Really pressing out, reaching up and reaching down low. Opening up, feeling a good stretch through the side of the body. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into flexion and extension in the sagittal plane, in the front part of the body, in this front direction. So I'm gonna turn profile to you guys so you can see. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna interlace my fingers here. Shoulders are back, and we're gonna start flexing forward, rounding the spine, hips come forward, chest comes forward, pull it back. We're gonna flex forward, extend backwards, okay? Exhale on the way out. Inhale as we extend and pull those shoulders back. Flex, extend, flex, and extend. Nice and easy, everything should feel pretty good as we open up. And then finally, still kind of staying in this upper spine, our thoracic spine area. Ground down into your feet, opposite hand over opposite shoulder, lock out the hips, and we're just gonna let the chest spill out around the hips. So don't let your hips move around. Instead, lock them in the same position and just spill out your chest, 360 degrees all around. We'll go the opposite direction, change here. Nice and easy rotation. Noticing the spine move, maybe you get some pops and some cracks and some crunches, that's okay. And very good. We'll now move down to our hips. Let's widen our stance, okay? So feet are just outside of hip width, and from here, pushing the hips around, big hip circle. Lengthening through glute medius, opening up through the outer hip, pressing down into our feet. At the same time, just articulating the upper thigh bone inside the hip socket. Change directions. Beautiful. Okay, so now hips are a little bit more open. We're going to start to hinge. So again, I'm going to go profile to you guys so you guys can see. Pull the shoulders back, broaden the collarbones. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades behind us, and this gets us a tight upper back. From here, we're going to work on our good morning, a good hip hinge. Hips are coming back, chest is falling down, and then I'll push my hips through, bring my chest up. Nice and easy. Working on our neutral spine and simply pushing our hips back and forth. Hips coming back, hips coming forward. Nice and easy. Really opening up through the back of the body, feeling the hamstring stretch as we go. Okay, from there, back to center. Let's get a little rotation on those hips. So now, I'm gonna pick up this back leg, rotate in, bring it back, set it down, rotate. Side to side, nice and easy here. Coming in and coming out with the knees. Internal, external rotation. Very good. And then from there, let's move down a little bit further. So here, find your neutral squat stance. We're gonna come forward. Your hands are gonna come forward so you have some counterbalance, sitting back with the hips, lowering down really, really low, then coming all the way up. Let your legs fully fold. Even if you feel like you're rounding, that's okay. We don't have your spine loaded, so it's totally fine. What we want is your legs to completely fold like an accordion. Come all the way down, feel your ankles open up, feel your knees stretch out. Stand to the top. And keep going. Down, really sit into it, pull yourself down into the bottom position as low as your hips, as low as your knees and your ankles allow you to. Down, open that up, nice and easy. And then from there, we're gonna start to lunge a little bit. I'll take my right knee, I'm gonna sneak behind the front ankle and just kind of tap it to the floor. As I do this, I just really wanna keep myself square to the front. I have a mat, so it's very easy for me to tell where I am. And so I just know that I'm always gonna be perpendicular to the line of my mat with my chest facing forward the whole time. And we're just kind of twisting, again, lengthening through this outer side, opening up, nothing too crazy. This isn't a workout, this is just a warm up for our day. And then we'll switch. Wide stance, really wide stance. Both feet facing forward. We're gonna bend one knee, opposite leg stays straight, coming down, and just touch. And we'll touch. Opposite hand to foot. We're gonna lean into that bent leg, stretch through the back leg. Good. And then finally, let's go down to our feet and give them a little bit of love. Go into our ankles. All I want you guys to do now, we're gonna shift our weight over to our left side. Pick up your right foot, just some circles. I want you to draw a big circle with your right toes. Draw the biggest circle you can. Change directions. Switching sides, shifting my weight, finding my balance. Drawing a big circle with my left foot now. As much as I can. Nice big circle. Let's go ahead, change directions. And then our last move, we're gonna come up nice to the ball of the foot, kind of into a high heel position. Just gonna shift back and forth, open up those ankles, and start to put some pressure onto my big toe joint of the foot and make it a very nice, easy transition. And then that's it. We've just done our first morning mobility routine. You guys are all set, so enjoy your productive day.